What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Collaboration Station podcast. This is episode 17. I'm your host, Flashy. I got my co-host here, MeestaHansen. How we doing tonight?
We're doing just fine.
I was hoping for a little something extra.
I mean, we're doing spectacular, but we're doing just fine.
That's what I want to hear. And I am honored. It is a pleasure to introduce our guest for episode 17. Second time on the show.
Comeback king.
The one and only Daddy Shax, a.k.a. Ryan. Welcome back, brother.
Good to be back with these two guys right here.
Yeah.
1 and 2. I think Tyler's going to be here. Or, no.
Yes.
Okay, before we hurt our brains, welcome back, bro. How have you been since we last spoke?
I've been good, man. I've just been working a lot with real life stuff. But overall, surviving, I guess. Working out every day as much as I can. I'm trying. I have a home gym now, so life is much easier with that. Cancel my gym membership.
Did you build it, or did you kind of just buy a bunch of stuff for it?
No, I built a squat rack. So there's that.
Built it?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got like a couple 4x4s, throw them in like a tub of cement, and cut out some notches for a bar, and there you go.
That's already more work than I've ever done in my entire. I think that's the most work I've ever done. But that's awesome. So home gym, working a lot. You've been traveling a lot too, which is probably kind of crazy during all this stuff that's going on. What are your? How you feeling about all the traveling you're doing?
I used to eat chalk as a kid, so I think my immune system's pretty high as a whole. But
what is that?
I don't see myself getting it. I take all the necessary precautions when it comes to traveling with this pandemic and all that jazz. And,
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. My work is also all over my butt with gloves and hand sanitizer, mask, all that jazz. So,
have you visited anywhere cool, or do you kind of just go to these other places, these other states and stuff, and just get in and get out?
I don't consider New York City cool, so I've been there, but
okay.
I'll be going up to Baltimore soon. I'm not trying to dox myself, but Virginia Beach.
I don't even know when this episode is going to come out, though, bro. So by all means, you probably will be back.
Yeah, and then I got some stuff in Virginia Beach area, but we are also doing a bunch of installations at Walmarts and stuff like that.
Have you had any vacations, quote unquote?
Like a while ago. I don't actually. I think
you were on the podcast a long time ago, man. That was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, it was before my Colorado trip, huh?
Wow, so you went out to Colorado,
yeah,
huh?
That's right.
I did go out to Colorado since then. So yeah, I had a vacation. Yeah, hiked a lot of mountains. Like I wouldn't even consider it a vacation. It was more just drive out there, hike as many mountains as humanly possible.
Try to log as many steps as you can. Yeah, workout retreat.
Dude,
that's perfectly said.
We hit like seven or eight mountains that week. It was crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah.
How are the views over there, man? Probably insane at the top of those mountains.
I can only imagine.
Enough to make you move out there, which I plan to. So.
Is that the? Did we just get the inside scoop?
Mm-hmm.
Little Colorado planning.
The end goal
Tyler.
By the end of 2021 is to be moving out there, or beginning of 2022. Wife finishes school around 2021 at the end, and then we plan on just packing bags and heading.
Dude,
man with a plan.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Man with a plan.
That is absolutely awesome. But let's not talk about life goals and aspirations. Let's talk about stuff that actually matters, shall we? Can we talk? Let's talk about some stuff that actually matters here. So Ryan, when you were first on the old collab station, which I believe was episode 11, and you're on episode 17 now.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
So I think you were last on episode 11, and we kind of talked about how you started on Instagram. We talked about what you did to build your audience at the beginning, what you wanted to do with your goals in it. So I think while you're back, I want to kind of gauge your interest on your IG and your present and your future, because I'm really interested in that. And whether it looks like you don't want to talk about it, you're more happy you're talking about the origin story. But what's going on? How is your IG doing these days? Are you enjoying it? What are your plans for it moving forward? What do you got going on over there? Because I see you're about to hit that 24,000, which congratulations, is an awesome number. That's an awesome number to hit, even though you don't care about it. But
yeah, honestly, a lot of people think
it's hard work, man. You got to acknowledge the hard work you've put in.
I put in some work. It's really just going on my Xbox and pressing Y to screenshot and saving it to my phone and uploading it, if we're being honest. But I think a lot of people follow me for the attitude that I present towards.
It's who you are, man.
Well, I mean, I I don't sugarcoat it when kids come on there asking. I'm going to be blatant, just stupid questions. So if they're going to ask a stupid question, I'm going to give them a stupid answer because it's just not worth anyone's time. But
What does that even mean?
end goal wise, I mean, I'd like to build something with it and maybe push it towards Twitch. It's not going well. I mean, I'm going to call my followers out right now. Don't
No. No calling out anybody here.
No, I mean
Square up!
it's cool. It is what it is. Not Twitch isn't for everybody, but like it gets to the point where I think they only care about the memes I produce. So I've stuck to just making garbage memes, and
You don't like being the meme guy?
I don't mind it. But like when I post like this awesome picture that Tyler took for me, it gets like maybe 1/6 of the likes is me literally like photoshopping a mountaintop onto like some squiggle drawing, and it blows up, and people like tell me that I'm a terrible person. So,
Bro, it's literally Instagram does not care about quality content.
No.
They really don't. They just want to see Google images, literally any search engine images that you can find and slap up other. That's all they care about.
Just stock footage, and then you just slap some type of little face on it, and then you're
That's
good
all
to
they
go.
care about.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I would say my meme skills are pretty solid, but people really get offended by the fact that I'm just calling them out about how trash of a player they are. But
I want to go back to what you just said about how IG just cares about whatever, like the most basic content, right? You could just go on Google Images, get a picture of whatever's coming out that week, slap it on Instagram, and you're blowing up.
Yep.
Oh, 100%.
It's blowing up.
no, they don't.
I think that is so... And, like, I don't want to say, are you making your content geared towards the likes that are coming in? Because I don't think any of us do that. I think we all putting out stuff that we want to be putting out.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy how... Because you can see probably how people fall into that trap. They're like, if I post this stuff, I'm getting all these likes. But if I post stuff that I actually like and it takes me time and thinks is cool, or I think is cool, I'm getting, like you said, 1/6 of the likes, right?
Yeah.
So people can, not talking about us, but people can fall into this trap of, yo, when you post the stuff you care about, you're not getting any kind of that feedback.
Yeah.
When you post stuff that takes 2 seconds because you pulled it from Google Images, you're getting thousands of impressions and notifications, right? Like, how do you, if you were talking to somebody that was like going onto Instagram and stuff, what would you say to them to be like, don't fall into that trap? Or would you be like, yo, do it? Yeah, get your follower game up, right? If it was working, do it.
I mean,
where do you fall on that line?
I mean,
and Tyler too after.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to roast Tyler, but
Nah, do it, bro. Do it. Do it.
I mean,
He's only the co-host. You can do
yeah,
it.
that's true. All right.
He's only the co-host, bro.
So
He's only the co-host.
obviously you asked the person with the most experience with Instagram, so I'll answer the questions. But essentially,
He said, "Get your Instagram game up." Tyler.
Essentially,
He said, "Get it up."
I gained a lot. I gained a lot of followers and stuff like that through, concept art and stuff like that. People love the concept art, the stuff that the developers show
Love it.
only to a single amount of community people, and then you repost that, people like it, and then you go from there. But I don't know. There's something about, to me, when people are like, people DM me and I'll answer them and they'll be like, "Oh my goodness, you answered." And it's like, I'm just a human being. Just because I have whatever amount of numbers doesn't mean I'm higher up than you. And I think a lot of people get that from all these other community people that run pages that just don't answer DMs or don't reply or whatever. But back to the actual thing, like, if it's working, then post it. But I wouldn't brand yourself to be subject to one thing. I think I screwed myself over with staying branded to Destiny. I mean, that game is so up and down with content. It's just like when the game's dead, your Instagram's dead. And then you post about a game that's not Destiny and they hate you. So
Yeah,
yeah.
Sounds like a crazy loop, man.
Oh, dude. Well, the Destiny community as a whole is a bunch of children. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, that's what it is.
My question is, do you think you would have experienced the same amount of because you said like one of your fallbacks was that you only branded towards Destiny. Do you think you would have the explosive growth that you have right now or did have?
No.
If you branched out to all those other games?
No, because at the time...
It's like a double-sided coin. It's crazy.
Yeah, at the time, I think Destiny was honestly like a one-of-a-kind game. There really wasn't. When Destiny 1 first dropped, there was nothing like that. At least for
I remember, man. That was so fun.
For console games. I wouldn't consider that
so
game...
Fun.
Destiny was, you know, an RPG. I really wouldn't consider it a complete MMO looter shooter. It was kind of MMO, but like it's not like World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft has a lot more to it. There's trading. There's like an exchange. There's a lot of different things. But you know, Destiny, you shoot a bunch of things and you get something, and that's it. You know, I wouldn't consider it
on repeat.
Yeah, and like there's no like set drop rate on things. So it's like the Vex Mythoclast from Atheon was not 1 in 5,000. It was just like you have a 10% chance or something like that. You know, there's.
I think we talked about that the last time we were talking together on the show.
But at the same time, that's why it popped off with me posting concept art about Destiny, because everyone was just fiending for that game at the time. And
frothing at the mouth.
Yeah, and same with Destiny 2 until it hit the fan, which it does every like 3 months. So
Yeah.
It seems like it's in a pretty well, maybe not currently, but I know you guys got that big DLC around the corner. It got postponed, but
we're heating up a little. We got some summer events going on, you know.
It's not that great. I mean,
it's gonna hit like I'm thinking like a week or two from now. It's gonna, because it comes out in what, November. Like 2 weeks from now, I think that's when it's gonna start. Like,
they'll spice some things up, but it's gonna eventually just decline, and then it's gonna slow down really hard in the last probably 2 months up to that DLC. And then once that DLC drops, everyone that ever talked trash about the game is just going to come right back to it, just like everyone else does.
Usually how it goes, bro. Everybody's just done with the game, then new content comes out.
Yep.
We're back. We back.
Yeah.
But just kind of branching off what I just asked you in terms of that getting delayed. I don't know if we talked about it the last time you were on the show, but me and Tyler talk about this topic a lot because it seems to be such a norm now, kind of in the gaming world. How do you feel about developers being completely comfortable with pushing their releases back? I know a game you're excited about is Halo. As we know, Halo just got pushed back to 2021. What are your thoughts on developers being completely okay with, you know what, game's not done yet, we want it to be the best product, we're pushing the release date out?
I 100% support it. I mean, I would rather have a fully polished game that they're confident in than some hunk of junk, because that's what Destiny 2 was. That's what the Sonic movie was. I mean, they posted that. They got bullied off the internet and redid the entire CGI for that movie. And then
it's crazy what the internet does.
Within a year, they reposted a new trailer, and everyone was like, "Yep, you nailed it." And so it's like that's with gaming. Like, I mean, that's a perfect example of that. And not to bring it back to Destiny, but Destiny 2 was an absolute landslide of a game when it first dropped because it wasn't completed. And same with like almost half their DLCs. They're just like, yeah, here you go. Here's something to chew on, and it's like half a bone when it should be full. So for
full bone,
yeah, it should be full bone, and they're gonna be half bone. So
got it.
Tyler's used to that, but like when it comes to say Halo's a massive franchise. That's a big title, and for them to drop a half bone, you don't want to go half bone on.
You can't be doing that. You can't be going half.
No, you can't.
Dude, like I know you say all the time, like how do I only play this? How do I do that? How do I do that? I genuinely don't understand how I played Destiny 2 as long as I did when it first dropped. Like, dude, that was
rough. It was terrible.
Rough is an understatement.
It was an understatement.
Really?
Dude, it was so bad.
It was terrible. It made no sense. That game would be dry as like a desert.
Oh, dude.
Tyler's like, no, I have to kill 4 more dregs for the rest of the day. And it's like, okay, dude.
I genuinely have no idea how I did that.
Yeah. No, Tyler fiended himself out on that game.
I want to switch topics on games here because all we talk about is Destiny.
Please.
But I have a game that I would like to talk to you about a lot more in depth.
Jet Set Radio Future.
Hey Ryan, are you looking to be a co-host on a podcast?
We just dropped this call. Cut him out. Yeah.
I think a spot just opened up here at the Collapsation Studio. I think we got a seat for you.
Listen,
but
don't mess with the editor, dude.
That's true. That is your only chance.
I have all the power here.
No, you can still be the editor. I just need a new co-host.
I have all the power here, dude.
So we're kind of in a time, and Tyler and I talked about this on the last episode, where games are coming out for free. Games are coming out in closed beta for $15. We're in this really crazy time. It's no longer just game comes out, $60, done. With all the stuff that's going on, betas, free games, whatever you want to, early access, whatever you want to call it, cheap games, free, whatever. You're a big fan of the Titanfall series. What is it that you would like to see a Titanfall rollout look like? Whether it's Titanfall 1 remastered, they're making a Titanfall 3. What does that ideal situation look like? Because I know you, out of anybody that I know in the gaming world, wants something new with Titanfall.
Yeah.
And I want to gauge your interest on that because that is a game nobody talks about, but dude, Titanfall is sick. Titanfall is sick.
Yeah.
Titanfall,
So I would love to hear your ideas on a game like that is not getting love when, why are they not putting something out with it or whatever.
I mean, as a whole, Titanfall is like concept-wise is sick. Like you're this marine, this high-end marine, almost like a Spartan from Halo, that has the ability to call in a massive mech that comes down with a different gun or a sword or something like that, and then you slaughter other dudes around the map. It's sick.
Another giant mix.
Yeah, another giant mechs.
It's a sick game.
It's
It
awesome.
is a sick game.
Dude, it's so sick.
It's so fun.
But I don't see them making Titanfall 3, seeing as they've produced Apex Legends. And I mean, Apex Legends is cool, but it's not Titanfall. Like, it's got some weapons from it. It's got some throwbacks to it, but it's not Titanfall. So I think really what they should do is Titanfall on PC, Titanfall 2 on PC is actually insanely beautiful because you have field of view, you have whatever amount of FPS on those things.
Ridiculous graphic settings.
Ridiculous graphic settings. And I think what they should do with these next-gen consoles is just re-up Titanfall, rebrand it, so it's like Titanfall 2 remastered, rebrand it for these next-gen consoles with 60 to 120 FPS with field of view modifiers, and nerf the G2 and nerf Ronin and take out the amp wall and pilot sentries, and you're good to go. So I think it's just like maybe a couple of adjustments here and there, but it really wouldn't take much of a team to manage a game like that. I mean, they wouldn't even have to add DLCs or anything. You wipe everyone's slate clean, so everyone starts from the start, and you just go from there. I mean, the campaign alone from Titanfall 2 is worth playing because they have mechanics in that I've never seen in any type of game anyways. But as a whole, I think if they just remastered it and threw it up on there and then dropped that, they would get a lot more money from that than probably, well, maybe not as much as Apex because they have microtransactions up the ass.
Yep. But they would be a committed following that's ready to play.
100%, dude. The amount of people that, like, whenever Apex posts on the Respawn Twitter, everyone's just like, Titanfall 3. And it's like, if they dropped a remastered Titanfall 2, dude, I'm telling you right now, people would suck that up right away. I would pay $60 for that game, 100%.
That was the question. It was like, so if it's coming out, Titanfall 2 remaster, $60.
I mean, I would think
on Xbox,
maybe
new Xbox,
maybe 40, but 60 to 40, regardless, I pay it because that game.
But then wait for it. $20 Titanfall Battle Royale.
No, wouldn't play it. I'm not a Battle Royale person.
But imagine everyone in just giant mech suits.
It wouldn't work. It's not built for that. I would see.
Don't know unless you try.
No, I could see a BR happening in Halo before a BR happening in Titanfall.
Oh, yeah,
I think Halo's gonna drop a BR. I think Halo's doing it.
Bro,
I think they're doing it.
100%.
I wouldn't play
Everyone has a BR. It's like if you don't have a BR, it's like if you even make your game or come out with your game yet. I'm
Ryan,
100%.
Thoughts?
I'm not a BR person personally. I think it gets just.
Oh, neither am I.
You're gonna pick up the new Halo, and you're gonna see
Halo,
the Battle Royale
listen,
mode,
if Halo
and you're
has
telling
a
me
Battle
you're not
Royale,
gonna jump in.
Yeah, if Halo has a Battle Royale, 100%.
I'll try it. I tried Fortnite, and it wasn't.
I'll pop that cherry with Halo.
I
problem.
did Apex for a bit too. I gave it a shot, but like, it wasn't. I don't know. It doesn't hit.
I've been playing so much Warzone lately, so I don't even like BRs, but I don't know.
Warzone.
I just think
dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely better.
I'm not gonna lie. I really want Halo to let me say bye to Destiny. I really do.
You don't want to play Destiny anymore?
I just want this Halo to be perfect. And if it's perfect, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Dude, the way that you hold on to Destiny and GTA, I don't see you going anywhere.
Bro, they're gonna announce GTA 6 that comes out in like 3 years, and Tyler's just gonna be like, "Nope, GTA 6 is coming out. Gotta get ready, man.
No,
It's
seriously.
in 3 years,
No,
but I gotta
seriously.
get ready for GTA 6. I gotta play 5."
Find me outside GameStop. I'll be there.
Yep. No, he will. I don't see Tyler's going to be that guy that just hoards the same car. He's got just every version of the 2012 Ford Fusion. That's it. That's all he has.
Dude,
Just every color.
Every
don't
color.
even get me
Yeah,
started.
that's it.
Don't even get me
He
started.
doesn't break. Tyler eats one cake. Well, 2 cakes. Destiny 2 and GTA. He doesn't try any other cake. One's
I don't
vanilla
need to.
and one's like
And
lime.
one's vanilla with a hint of something else.
Yeah, like literally like a hint of cherry or something. When there's a
Did you say lime?
yeah, like a lime. pie.
Lime cake,
When-
dude. Oh my god.
when
That sounds
there's
horrifying.
when there's literally just like thousands of other things. Like I tried to get him into Monster Hunter World, which is like a crazy expansive like monster slaying area where you build and look unique and you make your own weapons out of the hides of monsters. It's sick. Right
It
up
is
his
sick.
right up his alley. He played for 15
is
minutes
sick,
and then
yeah.
didn't play.
That's it. He gave you
15
30 minutes and
15
he's like,
minutes.
I'm done.
He didn't
We
even
were
play.
in the middle of. It's just we were in the middle of like a hot streak with like more people were playing Destiny. We were just, this new season just started.
Excuses.
Now I would be willing to play Monster Hunter.
You wouldn't, but that's
Yes, I
okay.
No,
would.
you wouldn't.
Yes, I
you would
would.
not play a new game.
Dude, all I need Destiny for is the Prophecy Dungeon, and then like those other couple objectives, and that's it. I'm telling you, right now, I'm
You
telling
will
you.
never play another
You were
game.
too early with it, Ryan. You were too
About
early.
to, we should start playing Titanfall together then.
Yo, weren't you on Titanfall today before we started the podcast?
Yeah, I was ripping a couple games just for fun.
Were you finding lobbies?
Yeah.
Yo, are we
Weekends are the-
making?
No, the week.
No, you're not making
No,
another
you're not.
montage.
You're not making a montage. No, I'll see that. When
You
I,
got fired from the last one, bro.
I'll see that when I have like my 4th kid. But like no, the I played for a couple games. The weekends are the times. That's when everyone's actually on. The weekdays, it's like maybe 4,000 people on. Maybe
That's good, man. Listen,
that's low.
I used to play a game that had 16 of us that played, okay? There was a game that I played where there was 16 of us on peak hours.
Yo,
16 of us.
Oh
So
yeah.
4K is great for a game that quote unquote nobody talks about, bro. 4K is fantastic.
but it is underrated, dude. Titanfall 2. I mean, there's Black Ops 3 maybe had it somewhat of a smooth running system, but like you
No,
can't.
the movement in Titanfall is like
It's
unbelievable.
unreal how smooth Titanfall is. Like the stuff you can do. That's why some of these videos, like when you see people, like the movement is just ridiculous in that game. It's amazing. But
Yeah, man, I think they're sitting on a gold mine and they're just not doing anything about it.
yeah, they just keep pumping out Apex microtransactions, which I get it, get the bag, but you're not gonna get.
They're raking.
You're not getting my bag. That's what I'm saying.
You're getting the bag, but you're not getting Ryan's
You're not
bag.
getting my bag.
Dude, honestly, I don't know. Like maybe they're like just waiting for like it to be like just an extra long wait. 'Cause I don't know. I think if they like announce Titanfall 3 in like
Dude, that
the
would
next
be
2 or
insane.
3 years, that would be
I'd-
fucking insane.
I doubt they'll do 3, but I would honestly, I think they're missing a gold mine if they don't do a remastered.
Yeah.
Because that game, I feel like Titanfall 2 is meant to be played at 60 plus FPS because of just
Oh, yeah.
because
That
the
would be,
Ridiculous crisp.
I mean, and just like that's even just like the stuff that they can't eat, like they what am I trying to say? Like the shit that they can't do because of their restrictions.
yeah.
But like if they make something with like a lot less restrictions with newer technology, dude, I want to see that shit. Like the fucking robots they can make and stuff.
Yeah, no, there's so much potential with Titanfall. They could add like a bunch of different
The maps?
Titans. Yeah. Map design is like top tier, except for like 2 of them. They could be thrown away and I wouldn't be hurt by it. But
But they could do a lot of shit.
oh yeah. Yep.
Hey, man.
I'd love to see.
Who's it? Who's that? Respawn? Respawn Entertainment?
Yeah,
You guys are
Respawn.
listening.
Yo, Respawn,
You
what's
guys are
good?
listening.
What's good?
Hit me up, I'll be your dev.
If you guys want to, have the collab station announce your brand new AAA game,
Dude,
we're here.
I'm telling you, the
We're here.
best way to promote your game right now is through social media. That just look at. I'm going to branch off here, but look at Fall Guys. Look at the guy that's running their Twitter. The guy that's running their Twitter has done at least 50% of their marketing just through tweeting memes and stuff like that. Like more companies need to have someone that's not 75 years old running their marketing off of Twitter.
Or on the flip side of that, I've also seen companies that have like someone that maybe is a little too, because you said like 75, maybe someone that's a little too young. You know what I'm saying? Running their thing, like they think it's a little too much about.
I mean,
whatever it is.
Sure, I think a person around the age of.
Well, I'm not talking about an age. I'm just talking about where they're kind of at.
Sure, but like I think
in terms of the space.
I think mentally, if you had someone around 22 to 20 or to even early 30s, that's someone that's well rounded with even new age and older age, like memes and humor and things like that. And the person they have running that page is top tier. Like he is crushing it. Their marketing through him is insane because he's roasting people.
Do you think it's just one dude, or do you think it's a team?
I think it's one dude for some of it, but other things are probably someone else. But he's like roasting high-end streamers and things like that. And
I've been seeing some of that popping up, man. Some of that's going viral.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And people are like, okay, what's this game? It's free on PlayStation. It's like $20 on PC, and the amount of marketing that goes through that, and then Twitch, and then them roasting streamers. I mean, it's just the revenue just goes up the hill. But you have just literally you just have bricks running these other companies, and they're just posting, hey, here's this week's update. Here's, you do this task. That's it. They're not roasting.
Like it really comes down to you like really needing to know how social media works.
Yeah.
And then once you have like, you can even just have like the most basic knowledge of it, and you'd still be pretty good. But like there's some companies that just like they like we were born into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we can't really escape it.
Yeah, you just have
you gotta get someone in that little pocket. You're set.
Well, it's all serious. Like the guy, whoever runs, I always bring it back, but the guy that runs like the Bungie page, he's just like, this week's Nightfall, this with some weird emoji, and that's it. There's no jokes. It's all serious. It's all business, and it's like, okay, cool, but like maybe you should just flame this person for no reason, and it would be hilarious. It would blow up. I'm telling you. And like they have someone that's kind of
just have fun with it.
Literally, like just flames.
I think that's what it boils down to.
Yeah,
just gotta have fun with it.
Having fun.
And like if you're just all business, people are like, cool, but like you're not.
You see through it.
You're not pulling someone in. I mean, it's not as personal. I think if you're just business and not fun as well. So I think companies need to learn from what Fall Guys is doing, because that game came out like 2 weeks ago, already a million followers on Twitter, and it's like crazy. Hundreds of thousands of people are playing every day. It's blowing up.
Bro, even like it was so random. The Mortal Kombat Twitter like congratulated Tim when he won. So Tim the Tatman and this whole Fall Guys thing going on. If you guys don't know, the game is like trolling this huge streamer because he can't win in their game. So that's just been like this thing that's been going on back and forth. And then when he got his win finally in the game, Twitter just exploded. Everybody, even the Mortal Kombat Twitter account,
ESPN.
Like just such random, somehow like connected. Space, like it's so freaking crazy to me. It's so crazy when I saw what's going on.
Works,
and the marketing behind social media needs to be taken advantage of, especially with these high-end companies. If they're not,
bro, you have the opportunity to be in front of hundreds of thousands of eyeballs.
And all you're doing, is posting. All you're doing is posting hot fixes, and you're not replying to anyone. You're not just roasting this random person that has a contradict. Like they just say something negative, and you're just like, well, go do something else or go cut a lawn. Like you can do a lot of things to antagonize someone, but then also it's getting your brand out there because like Wendy's, the Wendy's Twitter, that person is hot. Like they're flaming people all the time for whatever's going on. And people always retweet their stuff. It gets on other social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, and it blows up and people post it and it gets memed, and then it goes everywhere else, and it's like, okay, let me follow Wendy's, and then traction, and people don't understand that when it comes to these things. But
and then next thing you know, you're dunking spicy nugs in a vanilla frosty.
Totally unrelated note. If you go to Wendy's, go get a 10-piece spicy nuggets, get a vanilla frosty, dunk those in, have some dessert chicken, and eat it. I'm telling you, it'll be the best experience of your life. This is not an ad.
Food hot takes.
I'm telling you, man.
Daddy Shacks.
That one, dude, spicy nugs and a vanilla shake. I told Tyler to do it. He FaceTimed me.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. It fucks.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Dude, heavy.
It's a heavy fuck, dude.
When I go to Wendy's, it is the only thing I get. It's unreal. Like, I never would have thought dipping chicken in ice cream would be like the most versatile thing I put in my mouth, but it's pretty up there, dude. I'm just telling you, dessert chicken is next level. The idea of ice cream and chicken alone is just kind of weird, but I'm telling you, bro, spicy nugs and vanilla shake.
It works. It works.
Slapping.
It really does work.
Yeah. Yeah. I changed Tyler's life with that one, for sure.
Bro, this man FaceTimed me and was like, "Don't ask any questions. You need to do this right now." And so we did, and I was just like,
Yeah. Yeah. You can do it with chocolate too. I've done chocolate as well.
What do you prefer?
"Chocolate, okay."
It depends on the day. It's just if you're in a vanilla mood, you get a vanilla. If you're in a
mood,
chocolate, you get a chocolate. Yeah, it just yeah. There's no preference. Each dessert chicken experience is just totally different.
So outside of dessert chicken, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
I'm gonna go. I don't know what it is lately about the internet flaming it, bro. But mint chocolate chip.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Dude. Okay, first of all, Tyler, how about you get the fuck out of here? Are you kidding me? Yeah, mint chocolate chip. Yeah.
Slaps.
Listen, I think by the time this episode's over, I think we know who the real co-host of the collapsation is gonna be.
I show up once every
How
10
about the
episodes.
new host? What do you mean? New co-host?
What's your favorite, Tyler?
Look in a mirror, my dude. Pistachio. Pistachio, bro. And if it's not pistachio, it's a soft serve vanilla ice cream.
I love how we got.
It's the most,
I love how we got.
That's the most plain nut and the most plain flavor I've ever heard in my life. They're the amount of
mint chocolate chip.
No wonder you
get a little more original than that, bro. I like mint chocolate chip. Everyone likes mint chocolate chip.
Nobody likes mint chocolate chip. Only real people
like mint
know.
Chocolate chip too.
It all makes sense why you stick to just GTA and Destiny. It's just vanilla and pistachio.
It's all starting.
Yeah, it's just vanilla. Vanilla is Destiny and pistachio is GTA. That's
listen. I'm a simple guy. I'm a plain simple guy.
Yeah,
at least
we
I don't
know.
like any. Listen, at least I'm not gobbling up those plain munchkins from Dunkin' Donuts, right?
Boom.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
Sorry,
that is
sorry,
all that
not
matters.
sorry.
I don't even know why they
Right.
make those. I personally, and going back to that episode, dude, I'm not gonna lie, the jelly one's pretty slapping.
The jelly munchkins are heat, right?
The jelly and the chocolate. Now you get the chocolate with a coffee, set to go. But
Bro, you know how badly I want to just as a kid, I would want to drop the chocolate munchkin into my coffee and just let it melt into my coffee. Like I always thought about that.
bro, you know what slaps though is like French toast bagels. Those things. I mean, I don't get those anymore because Tennessee doesn't know how to make bagels. But up north, bro, French toast bagels.
I've never heard of a French toast bagel. That sounds fascinating.
Yeah, they don't sell them down south here, but up north in the northern tri-state area, there's a good place you can get them, I'm sure.
In the northern hemisphere?
Yeah, somewhere up there by Maine. Yeah, that's where they know how to make bagels. So.
All right, so outside of the bagel talk, where is somewhere that you want to go and visit?
Whoa, that's very broad. Like, all right, in the U.S. or outside the U.S.?
Listen, man.
No,
you got the whole globe.
Listen, while you think
you
of
got
that,
the globe.
I'm going to Norway again.
I want to go to either Norway or Sweden.
Second, I can get there again. Oh.
Norway, Sweden, or Denmark. Any of those.
Okay.
Three, those three have some amazing areas. Like,
dude, the views out there are actually unbelievable.
Views, I think, culture and like
the
cities.
views are beautiful. The people are beautiful. Everyone's so nice.
Yep.
It's crazy how nice people are. Oh, dude, I loved every second of it that I was there, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you think is that a possibility for you, Ryan, to head over there soon, or you gotta?
Not in a long time, man. I mean, wife's got to get through school. We got to move, and then once we move and get settled, we'll go before kids. There's no way I'm dragging a kid on a plane. No, I'm very
to Norway
no,
to go on a 19-mile hike.
Absolutely not. I'll take him on a 19-mile hike out in Colorado, but not in that area. No way.
That is awesome, actually. Those are interesting countries to pick. You never been to any of them?
No, I've only been to Mexico and Puerto Rico outside of the America.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been anywhere.
You never hit of our EU friends?
No, never been across the pond where they say football, not soccer. No.
Yeah.
You're still on about that, huh?
I'm still pissed about that, man. I got flamed over Twitter, dude. They told me I didn't have a family or friends. It hurts.
Hey, man,
You
we're
literally
your
got
friends.
flamed
We're your
on Twitter
It's
today.
just asking a question, dog. I literally was just like, what's up with all these profile picture soccer players commenting crap on Fall Guys? And they got so angry that I said the S word and not the F word. Which, if you don't know, soccer is apparently like worse than shooting a family or something. A family of chickens in front of people, you know.
Thank you.
But apparently that's really bad over there.
Same,
Because like a kid like quoted my tweet and bleeped out soccer. I was like, bro, like is it that evil to say that word? Like I didn't know, but apparently it is over there with Pond.
Hey, man, lesson learned, right?
Who knows?
Don't
Twitter's
be doing
like,
that shit.
Are you getting some Twitter clout though from getting flamed?
a little bit
doing
of
that
it.
shit.
Yeah.
I mean that tweet's over like 400 likes now. I mean,
Dude, yeah, we were talking about it before we started recording, so I checked on it.
Some kid,
That is ridiculous,
Yeah.
man.
he tried to ratio me, but I out-ratioed him real hard.
I don't know. Who fucking cares?
It's like that is like a Gen Z term, dude. I've never even heard of ratio.
I didn't even know what that was
I
until
just-
you were talking about it.
Yeah.
But like when you're like, listen to what happened on Twitter today.
Yeah, I
I
just
was like, what does that
Yeah,
even mean?
really.
Well, dude, do you think I didn't have to study up on what ratio meant? I had no idea. I was looking it up, figuring it out, and realizing that I won the argument after I definitely cleaned him. So it is what it is.
So you spent
Sit down,
prior to recording our podcast today getting literally ripped apart by
Yeah.
strangers on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean that's normal though. That's
how it be.
It's either Twitter or
That's how it
Instagram, dude. I can't win. I piss people off on the internet, and the internet's how it's a versatile place. And if you,
Are you the villain? Are you the villain of the internet, Ryan?
I'm the
Oh,
guy.
100%.
I wouldn't say.
Tyler says yes.
I
Bro,
wouldn't say that. Bill.
bro,
Tyler says yes.
you listen. If I imagine you being like a superhero on The Boys, like you 100%,
Homelander.
you would definitely, yeah, 100%, dude. Well, you have that same
And
attitude.
I just
love
like
it.
anyone that like messes with me, I go down and just laser vision them in half.
Dude, oh my, you are literally just a walking Homelander, bro. I love it. I love it.
I just don't deal with. I don't know. There's something about the internet where people just they feel invincible, and I just want to make sure that they don't. So
Listen, man, due diligence, all right?
it is what it is. I mean, they came at me, flamed me for apparently not having a family or friends, and I just was like, well, that's
Do you not have friends?
that's the thing. It's like outside of the internet, they feel. the thing is like these kids feel on top of the world for saying stuff like that, but in reality, like I'm happily married. I have a job and I make plenty of money. So really, who cares?
Yeah, but you were one of those kids that talked shit to people on the internet back on
Bro,
the freaking Halo days.
Well, like, yeah, that's the that's Halo. I mean, I could teabag him and stuff like that, but like
That's Halo.
back in the day, we didn't have like Instagram or Twitter
Come
or
on,
anything like
that's
that, bro. Well, we had AOL Messenger, like AIM, I guess, MySpace, if we really want to go back. But that was it, dude. Ebon's World, if you remember that one. But
Well, that's a classic.
yeah, so there wasn't much to talk about, and so internet bullying wasn't really a thing in my mind, especially back then. To be cyberbullied, like the only time you were on the internet was when you got kicked off and you went to the library, and you only had like an hour to get on there. So cyberbullying.
Cool math games.
Yeah, cool math games. Mavis Beacon, it's all sorts of.
Mavis Beacon, yo.
Bro.
Mavis
Wow.
Beacon.
Okay,
dude.
so y'all remember that? Do you guys remember the games she had? Like the shark game, and there was like a penguin
Yo.
game. Y'all remember that, right?
Mavis Beacon games, bro.
There was like a. It was like a.
I've literally never thought of that up
Wait.
until right
No, you just opened like a pocket
Okay.
of my brain that hasn't been
There
opened
is-
since like second grade, dude.
Bro, there was a game on there. It was like you had penguins on like an iceberg, and you had to like type the letters to keep
God.
them from like getting off the iceberg and eaten by
Yeah.
a shark or something, right? And then there was one where like you had to combine animal parts to create something off of type. There was Mavis Beacon. Was
That's incredible.
crazy
Yo,
good.
That's
The Mavis
incredible.
Beacon programmer. Who was that
Damn.
person, and why did they spaz on those fucking
Bro,
games,
Yo,
Same.
bro?
big shout out. Big shout out to my
Mavis
guy,
And
dude.
no
Damn.
microtransactions.
Dude,
bro.
yeah.
All
Honestly,
work, no
yo.
play, dude. All work, no play.
I'm about to start streaming Mavis Beacon, dude. Straight up download Mavis Beacon and
Oh my
Bonsai Buddy
God.
and just go from there.
Oh my god.
Bonsai, and the
my
paperclip and the little
transaction,
paperclip
dude.
dude that comes in too.
I remember Little Paperclip guy.
Yeah. Download both of
Dude.
those.
I cannot believe you just brought up Mavis Beacon
Mavis
again. That
Beacon,
is
dog.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
All right, so
wild.
on the topic of like early grade school subjects, Did you have one as a kid that you really fucked with?
Like school,
Computers.
like actual like in like class.
Like you're in school and there's something coming up and it's like, oh, I actually can't wait for this. Outside of like recess.
Gym
Computer class.
Dude, I
Computer
was,
class,
I
baby.
was trash at school, dude. I'm dyslexic, and I was homeschooled up until 7th grade, so I really didn't have a
You were homeschooled.
yeah until 7th grade. So I didn't really have
Fucking loser, dude.
Okay, I didn't say that.
Look how you
That
turned
is-
out.
I'm kidding.
I cannot. I didn't know that you were homeschooled. I feel like every couple of years, like
You just
that
forget.
gets brought up, and I keep getting mind blown every single time.
Yeah, no, I was,
That's okay. So let's go there. Did you pros and cons of going to regular school and going to homeschool? Like I don't even know what kind of question to ask right there.
bro, I was homeschooled until 7th grade. And
How old are you in 7th grade? 13, 12? You were homeschooled till
I
you're
was-
12?
You were 13, I think,
At the end of it?
Yeah, and then I had to,
No, it was 12. 12 and 13.
Maybe it's 12 and 13, yeah, depending on when you like were born.
Yeah, whatever.
But like, I also had to retake 7th grade in public school because I was, my mom didn't think I was ready, which she was.
She was right.
Yeah, she was totally right. I mean, dyslexia is kind of a pain with reading and stuff like that. But yeah, homeschooling, like, it's cool because like you get to wake up in your own house. You don't have to commute to school. It's just you, whoever's teaching you, your dad or your mom, usually your mom, because I guess I'm kind of old fashioned with that, but whatever. And like your classmates or your brothers. And there's not really any rules, so you kind of finish whenever towards that curriculum. So like English, math, all that jazz. We had like a chalkboard when we did it. Yeah.
Jeez.
My mom went all out, dude. I mean, she was a teacher.
That's dope.
She was a teacher prior to it all, so she knew what she was doing.
Oh, you guys had the hook up.
Yeah, we had the plug.
Was it weird when you weren't doing your homework and she knew that you had homework because she assigned you the homework?
No, I didn't have a choice, dude. So when I didn't have a choice, when I went to public school in 7th grade, bro, I was slipping up on homework. I was having the A-list students do it.
What was that first year like of being homeschooled and then getting dropped into a public
Oh
school?
my god, dude! The amount of curse words that I heard within the first day, the amount of
Oh, my
women I saw
ears.
outside of my mom was crazy. That's
funny.
I wasn't ready, dude. Like,
Just a little 7th grader, bro.
No, but like, I mean, there was like things where it was called a co-op, where like you meet up with other homeschoolers or something and do classes together. So it's kind of school with other homeschoolers, but then like you get thrown in a public instance where you have kids that are just from all over the place, all different walks of life, and so yeah, it was a totally different atmosphere for 7th and 8th grade for me, because I did a lot of growing. Like I said, cuss words. Ooh,
I was gonna say that's crucial time right there.
bro.
7th, 8th grade. That's
I
kind of crucial.
learned a lot in 7th and 8th grade that I didn't know. I'll tell you that.
Like, let me tell you about my 7th and 8th grade years here.
Wow.
12 and 13 and 14. You guys.
I mean,
you guys would never know.
I mean, dress code had to get upped. You know what I'm saying? Like my dress code for homeschooling, not so much. So, we're talking like sweats.
What, did you go to Hollister and get some sick jeans, bro?
No, we're talking homeschool time. I was wearing like socks and sweats and like high end white socks, like pulled up to the knee type deal. Oh yeah, we were steep.
Were you dripping when you walked into public school in 7th grade, or are you like, damn, I gotta get my shit together?
I was legit wearing like a horizontal striped shirt with like khaki shorts with like the hex pattern and stuff like that. Like, I was a total loser. Straight up. I'll admit it.
I was a total loser, he says.
Yeah,
Man, it seems like you turned out half decent, though.
No, yeah, it did. I mean, I
I was
came
gonna
out.
say.
Well, because then I did high school. I did 2 years in private, not Catholic, because that's a big difference. There's a difference between private school and Catholic school.
Mm-hmm.
Way too different, but yeah, I did 2 years of private, and then junior, senior year, I did half private and half vocational, which is technically public school for graphic design and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so I got a little mix of private school and a little mix of public school for my adult years going out, and then I just skipped the college thing. So
you kind of experienced like schooling from every single angle.
besides college, well, the parties though, I attended the parties at college, but I didn't go to college.
It's usually how people's stories go with that.
Yeah, if you skip
That's crazy, though. I did not know about your educational past there. That was a little interesting tidbit here on the collab station. That you know,
a little morsel of information.
All about the tidbits here.
Bro,
all about.
if you
all
ain't,
about the tidbits.
Dude, anytime I say anything, Tyler's always coming out. He's like, "Yeah, it's always about that. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally never about that,
Station.
bro."
All about the tidbits.
bro,
man.
if you ain't,
Last week was come chill with the boys. Sorry, Ryan. What do you say?
it's alright. If you ain't titty bittying, it's alright. It's alright. No worries.
That's what you wanted to say.
I've been waiting. I've been sitting on that one.
He's been sitting on that one. He's been sitting on that one for a little while now.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
All right, so we got a little bit of time left here. Let's look into the future
sure.
of Daddy Shax or Ryan.
We'll just go with Ryan. It's fine. I'm not a father yet. Apparently, I'm a dad gamer though. So.
Why do you say that? Are you a boomer, as the kids say these
I mean,
days? Are you a boomer gamer?
I'm turning 27 this year, so yeah, I guess these millennial idiots.
Damn, bro, can you even hold a controller right anymore, my guy? You're mad old.
Straight up like this, dude, all the time.
That's funny. He brought the prop. My guy brought the prop in for that joke.
I mean, my desk is set up to be like this. Man.
So what do we got? What do we got in the future for Ryan, aka Daddy Shax? What do we got for him?
Future.
What do we got lined up?
Right now is going to be able to work my butt off, with my current work situation, and then
Get
for
that
the
bag.
get the bag for the next 15 months, save up a bunch of money because the wife's going to be in school for the next 15 months or so, and then right after she graduates and gets done with that, I'm going to collect all the types of resources and stuff we need and pack bags and head out to Colorado.
Bounce.
So exciting, man.
Get a house. We're probably gonna rent some type of house or something just to get our footing. And then once that's done, once we're there for a good year, actually purchase a house with the money we've saved and then pay off all the debt. Just like adults. Terrible.
So basically, around the corner is adult life.
Oh, it's already there, dude. I mean, we're
Already there. We're already rounding the corner.
We're already
Big
living
adult vibes, dude.
Dude,
Big adult vibes.
We're already living like financially. We're it's based off my paycheck right now, so it's just it is what
Big
it is.
adult vibes.
Just
Tyler and I don't know a damn thing about that, but I'm glad one of us does.
I guess I'm a dad gamer.
You are a dad gamer, bro.
My two kids are my dogs, so it is what it is.
There you go.
Yeah. You seem to be my dad friend.
All right, so that's the future of Ryan. What do we got in terms of the gaming side of you? What are some games you're looking forward to? Or are you gonna just stick with Destiny for Instagram? What's in your mindset right now with the future of whether you're playing games, making content with games?
All right, let's see. I plan on one day maxing RuneScape. One day.
Okay.
I still play here and there, not as religiously. Just here and there. I'll play for a good bit. If I can AFK during work, I'll play some RuneScape.
That's a good goal to have. I like that.
Destiny, for sure, playing still with this new DLC. I plan on capitalizing that, promoting it to possibly streaming it with Twitch. We'll see if my followers tune in. They probably won't. That's fine.
Get new ones.
I'll just buy new followers. It's fine.
Simple, bro. I'll give you the guy's number.
Halo for sure. There's some RPG coming out that I saw that was like.
Is it called Cyberpunk?
No, it's like it was almost like Skyrim based. I forget what it was called though. I don't know. It was made by some company called like Black Cauldron or something. I don't remember though off the top of my head on what it was.
What other games you got on the horizon that you're looking forward to? There's a lot of since we last talked. A lot of games have gotten announced. We've got some gameplay. Is there any games that we already talked about Halo?
Yeah.
You got the Destiny expansion. Are there any games that are on your list where you're like, I can't wait for that?
Okay.
Or is there nothing?
I'm gonna do a sin. I'm gonna look at my phone real quick because I sent a trailer to my friends.
Listen. You do what you gotta do, man. Do what
In
you
the
gotta
middle
do,
of
bro.
our podcast, you're looking at your phone.
No, we're
There's-
all about concise points.
No,
you
because
know?
I
We
need to know.
context.
No,
I
we're
need
not.
to know
We're
what
not.
this game was.
We need
okay?
exactly.
We are not about
Take it-
concise
take it
points.
to-
Stop lying to the people,
Listen,
Tyler.
you do
Every
your
time somebody
thing.
said,
And Flashy and I are gonna provide the dance break of Collaboration Station while Daddy Shax gets prepared.
Avowed is the game.
All right, boom.
Avowed, okay.
Avowed.
Tyler, you can go ahead and cut your camera out from that part. And
No, because so it's like personally, I don't like first-person like Skyrim games, but this one, I don't know. There's something about it. The way the trailer worked with it, and the magic and the sword and everything. It looked.
oh, I remember this game
Yeah.
getting announced. Yeah.
Dude,
Is that for Xbox?
It
Or
looked, yeah,
PS5?
it looked for Xbox. It's an RPG. It looked polished, man, and so I think that game might actually be super solid. So I got my eyes on that one.
Is that the scary looking one? Sorry.
Kinda. It kind of looked like
It's like
it
a little
had,
spooky.
sure. There was some skeletons.
spooky.
Okay.
Little skeletons here and there.
Little
Little
spooky.
spook. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a little spook here and there. Like a
I like the
morsel,
little
like a morsel of spook, I would say.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
But as a whole, I mean, there are a couple of games that I've been interested in. I know Fall Guys isn't coming to Xbox. That's fine. I think my laptop would explode if I tried to download it on there.
Tyler was saying that game's got 2 weeks.
No, it's got a lot more, dude. Once they
I
drop,
don't know.
no, dude, I'm telling you,
They gotta do it soon then. They gotta do it
Dude,
soon.
they drop. They're already dropping season 2 soon. They drop literally 50 skins and like 5 new game modes. It's done. It's easy. The amount of game
They
modes,
locked it in.
party game modes are so easy to make, especially with that genre. You just make something else, a different color, and something else drop from the sky in your set. Like it's
Yeah, but I just feel like why did this one blow up the way it did?
it's for children, and then you have a bunch of adults playing
Right
it,
place,
cussing
right
out.
time.
Dude, the amount of like adults cussing out French fries and bananas is so funny to where it and again back to the marketing of it through social media, it just blew up.
I guess, yeah.
It was just like a perfect storm.
I'm telling you
Because
that
Gang Beasts is hilarious, but it's nowhere near as
dude,
big.
it might have
Uno's
been,
just as good. And
it might have been made by Gang Beasts because the way the sound effects are and stuff like that, it almost
Gang Beasts is a hilarious game.
bro.
Yeah.
That
I
game,
love Gang
I've-
Beasts.
but
I've-
like, did that
I've-
even blow up though? Like,
No, but the thing is,
I don't
it
even
was
think
the
it
same
did.
thing. It wasn't this crazy, but it had its pockets
Yeah.
where really funny stuff, was happening with bigger streamers and stuff, and
dude, I've
Twitter was blowing up. People were talking about
just
it,
don't
and then it
remember
fizzled
seeing
away.
almost thrown up playing that game because I was laughing so hard.
It's so
Okay.
funny,
Because-
bro. It is so funny.
I remember I was playing in my old apartment once with my little brother down the hallway, and we might have had a little things to drink or whatever, but oh my goodness, dude, I lost my mind. Like I was tears were coming down my face because
It's so funny.
because he like picked up Tyler in a weird way and like threw him all over the map, and
oh,
Tyler
he literally did like one of those to me.
yeah, he was like
That's
spun him like a
funny.
sign or something, dude.
Like, what are you doing?
That's
like-
funny.
Dude, I was losing my mind. Like there was like a lump in my throat. I was just like crying so much.
Yeah,
I
those
couldn't
games
see it.
give
There
you
was
those
just like a layer
pockets.
of water over my eyes, dude.
Yeah, and
They
like
give you those opportunities,
and,
man.
like,
It's
that's-
really, really funny.
and that's how it is with fall boys or whatever. I don't even know what it's called. Fall guys.
Fall Boys.
Fall boys. That's the discount version for Xbox.
Yeah, that's the Walmart one.
Fall
But like, dude, like the fact that like you'd be going for the crown and then someone will just grab you and throw you and then they get it, like that's hilarious. And just and the reactions to it, it just fuels more people to buy it and play it and then screw their friends over. I mean, the marketing's perfect and the game itself plays out beautifully.
It just writes itself.
Bro, it's literally, now that I think about it, it's literally a cartoon like Fusion Frenzy.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
It's literally a cartoon like doughy version of Fusion Frenzy.
I'm not gonna lie though.
And that game slap. Wait, I don't think. Okay, it looks like Dave has never played Fusion Frenzy.
That was on the OG Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played it.
Well, get hyped,
Now you know what they need to
Fusion
bring.
Frenzy,
Tired of your
bro.
fucking 2001 fucking throwbacks.
Bro. All I mean
You
is
played
Fusion
2
Frenzy
games
gets
now, and you played 6 games 17 years ago.
Bro,
Jeez.
they need to,
I'm sorry.
They need to bring back Lego Racers. That's what they need to bring
shit.
back.
Hold on. What did you say? Lego.
Lego Racers, dude. Because you could build your own cars with Lego blocks. That was, and you like whenever you beat like a special racer, you would
Is this a
earn.
computer game?
Yeah, it was a computer game. It was like old, like block computers to where like
Yeah.
Well, like you basically a boss would have like some sick stuff, and when you beat him, you'd get all
Damn.
of his Lego parts, and you could rebuild your car with his parts. I'm telling you, it was
I
like
wish I
this-
had that.
Lego Racers. I'm telling you, look up gameplay. 10 out of 10. Would stream it.
Damn.
So, Lego Racers is what's on the horizon for Daddy Shack.
It's 50, 60 FPS on the next gen. I want it. Yeah. That or Lego Star Wars.
So with all these games that you said are coming out, do you feel like you're going to be Lego Star Wars is lit. Do you feel like you're going to be I guess sharing on your Instagram and stuff with all the games that you're playing, or are you trying to keep your Instagram
No.
just Destiny?
I don't care.
Like, what's kind of your plan with that?
No, and it's like people care about their numbers, but like, dude, if I
Because that's I wanted to bring it back to the numbers.
If I find a game that I enjoy playing, I'll post it. Like Minecraft Dungeons. I mean, that game was good for about probably a week, but it was for the week that it was out. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I mean, there was a lot. There was a lot to it for that week, and it was cool. But they dropped DLC, and I beat it in like 2 hours. But like, it for what it was is a dungeon crawler, because dungeon crawlers I used to play all the time on like Game Boy Advance and stuff like that.
Oh wow!
So that game just kind of hit a little, I don't know.
Nostalgia nerve.
Yeah, a little nostalgia nerve, and so I just really liked the gameplay, enjoyed it, so I posted about it a couple times, and people were like, whatever about it. It was like, it kind of tanked my likes, but I don't care. I'm not counting the numbers. Like, if I enjoy something, I share it. Like that one mobile game that's not Raid Shadow Legends. Like, I enjoy that game, and I shared it, and it is what it is.
I swear I thought that was an ad. I swear I thought a mobile company came up to you for an ad.
I wish, dude. Yeah, no, I wish.
You should have.
I tried. No,
You should reach out to them.
Raid actually reached out to me. They replied to me, and I kind of alluded to posting about them, but they never got back to me on it.
Oh, they didn't want it.
No, I'm not big enough to post about them, I guess, on Instagram yet. We'll get there, dude.
That's the goal, man.
I mean, they offer people like 20 grand,
money.
so it makes no sense how they have money, but whatever.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't, dude. That game looks like total garbage.
I know. It makes no sense.
They sink all their currency into like their trailers, and then the gameplay is like stick figure simulator, essentially.
It makes.
Hey, man. But people are talking about it. Y'all are sitting here talking about it. They're doing something right.
Well, they pay YouTube like $50 bajillion to play it as an ad anytime I watch a YouTube video.
Anytime a YouTube video comes on.
Yeah, it's unreal.
And now they're unskippable.
Yeah.
And now they're
Yo,
unskippable.
what is up with unskippable ads now, man?
2.
Well, if it's 5
What
seconds,
is this?
2.
I can deal with 5
Unskippable ads
seconds.
now.
I can deal with 5 seconds.
I can,
No,
but it's like...
dude, these are 15-second unskippables.
No, the 15ers are bad.
I'm getting 15-second
15 ones are rough.
unskippables.
15 it's like...
I'm so stubborn with Twitch. Like, I'll watch someone stream and a 30 will come on, and I'll close it, and I'll skip until I get a 15er, and it'll be like 4 minutes.
Yeah, so if
But
anything,
I
you could
will wait for a 15er, and I'll waste
Wait.
a 15er.
I'll waste like 30 minutes just trying to get a 15-second ad.
Bro, I feel like ad psychology would be such an interesting thing to look at. Like,
No,
all this shit going on.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bro, think about how many ads you're pumped into your fucking brain every damn day when you're just on YouTube or just on Twitch or
Dude,
even
honestly,
on Instagram, bro. I was looking at this company because I'm trying to buy some new clothes. I was looking at this one company, bro. I can't even scroll through people's Instagram stories without ads of companies like that popping up now.
Dude, it's like that on the other side of it too. Like, because I've made ads before based off of like very precise, like numbers and shit that they gather from data. Dude, it's crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
It's crazy how
man.
like I can change the color of one ad, like just like a banner if they have like a sort of like a product banner or something like that, and like if I can just change the background color to a very specific color, dude, it's crazy how little these details can affect changes like that.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, it's on this. It's on this side too. It's crazy.
There's
wild.
There's a new thing with Instagram. I don't know if y'all have it yet, but there's this new one where once you're done, say you scroll up and you view
Don't even get me started. I know exactly what you're about to
suggested
talk about.
post.
Piss, dude. I hate it so much.
Like all of a sudden, like I go on Instagram, I'm scrolling, and I like one photo, and then it's like, all right, you're all caught up. Here's 50,000 other things you can look at. I'm like, piss off. Like,
and if you want to keep scrolling down the feed, like maybe you want to look at something again, you have to press see older posts, and it takes you to a separate part of Instagram.
Bro, that's what the Explore.
Just scroll down on your old feed.
That's like
it's Instagram right now. It's so weird.
That's what the Explore.
I don't think
feed's
I've
for.
ever experienced that yet.
You'll get it
when you update it. You will.
Yeah, it's like that's what the Explore feed's for, and now they're just like they've like integrated it.
They're literally putting your Explore feed into your home.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like once you.
So after you scroll past something, it's gone.
Once you've caught up, like once say like you like one of my photos, but then someone else posts something, you like that person's post, and when you scroll to where mine would be because it was the most recent one, it'll instantly have the suggested posts, and you can't get rid of it unless you open up another tab to see older posts.
And I don't like that because not everyone's gonna like your posts on the first scroll through. You know, they might not even see it. They're scrolling so quick, whatever.
No,
Now they got to go to a separate part of Instagram just because they scroll past it without noticing. Oh, dude, I've been on the.
Yeah,
oof, it's been pissing. I hate see older posts, whatever this shit is.
It's gonna tank the algorithm by a landslide in general.
But I mean, some people are gonna feel the wrath of it in the best way possible because their shit's gonna be popping up on people's home feeds.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't mind seeing some people's posts, but I also don't mind seeing them when I look at Explore feed, but I want to see them. Now it's
and my Explore feed is fucked. That shit is so fucking
dude,
weird
I
now.
love my Explore feed. I love my Explore feed.
My
It's
personal
Destiny, GTA, and just a bunch of dope skiing shit. That's all my Explore feed is. I love it.
I ruined myself. My personal Explore feed. I looked at one picture of Conor McGregor, and now anytime I go on my
It's all
Explore,
UFC.
all UFC, and like thousands of pictures of Conor McGregor, dude, and I cannot get rid of it. It makes
That's so funny.
makes no
There
sense.
should be a button where you can like quote unquote reset the cache or whatever the case is, you know?
Yeah.
Just have them put a blanket Explore feed and you just start fresh, and whatever you start liking from there, that's what it starts curating, whatever the case.
I had an issue with it, like the Instagram shop. That I don't know if it still pops up for y'all, but it came to the point where like I'd go to my Explore feed and scroll the Instagram shop, and all it would ever be would be women's swimwear for whatever reason. And so I would go into it, say not interested on all of it, scroll out, refresh, and it would pop right back up with like 50 different other ones. And I'm like, I just said I'm not interested. And I did that for a month straight, just saying I'm not interested to it. And finally they just deleted the shop like page from my Explore feed. But it took over a month of me reporting like 30,000 posts. Probably because I like liked a picture of like someone with their girlfriend with a bikini on. And the Instagram's like, oh, he instantly likes bikinis. So
We know what this guy's
This
interested
guy
in.
needs
We
this.
know.
Yeah.
Is that what
we
you
know.
like? Okay.
I'm telling you, dude.
Oh, we got you.
Listen here, Buckaroo. We got you covered. We got you covered. We're not even gonna just show it to you. We're gonna give you the option to purchase,
Bro.
my friend.
My guy.
Okay.
My guy.
We're bringing you right to
My
the
guy,
gift
we
shop,
got you.
my dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, there were other things in that
We
gift shop
got you,
that
my guy.
they were not safe for work pictures.
NSFW.
Actually, I would say they weren't even they were objects that were in these things.
Where can I find this?
Well, like a couple pictures
Tyler's
on
like,
Instagram.
wait a minute. What's your Explore page looking like?
Yeah, where can I find this?
He's on his phone.
I'm scrolling now. Where is this? Yeah.
It's like, you said it's on the Explore page?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing. Could you just...
I gotta update Instagram?
Oh, dude, Instagram's algorithm is a total mess, dude.
I hate it. It's a fucking
I mean-
machine. I hate machines.
I mean, dude, Tyler and I talk about it, and like, we were just fucking around about the Explore page, but Tyler cakes on the Explore page.
Cakes.
Tyler, your account cakes on the Explore page. I don't think I've had one post on the Explore page in all 300 whatever that I've posted on Flashy. I think I've hit the Explore page maybe one time.
Bro, I'm getting like 100 likes a day off of an image that I posted August 8th.
And it's all from Explore, right?
Yeah, all from Explore.
Look at you. My little flower.
All right, just because Ryan gets a couple thousand likes, he posts a screenshot and gets a couple thousand likes, doesn't mean you gotta be mad at us grinders out here, okay?
Pisses me off, dude.
We're grinding, man.
I'll literally go on to. This is like people are like, oh, how'd you get this? I go on my Xbox. I press Destiny. I press my inventory. I press Y to inspect. I press the Xbox button. I press Y to screenshot. Go to my phone. Save it to my phone. Upload it. And somehow that does better than Tyler taking 30 minutes to take a screenshot of me flying in the air on a sparrow, flaming, and it gets like.
And then editing it,
and
then
it
putting
gets
it up.
300 likes, and then
That's why I stopped uploading them so much because they just I don't know I don't get it.
I don't understand.
They just don't care about it at all.
I don't know.
Because there's a
I don't
bunch
think-
of there's like I'm not trying to keep talking about Destiny, but like there's a lot of Destiny screenshot Instagram accounts that I love. They post incredible shots,
Nothing.
but it's like nothing happens with it. It's like it's such a shame.
Yeah.
Instagram is a crazy beast to tackle, but honestly, like I said, Ryan, we gotta congratulate you. You're about to hit 24,000
memes.
followers.
Thank you.
You really are killing it, man. We appreciate you coming back on the show, especially with all the crazy travel and work and adult life stuff you got going on. We appreciate you
Listen, we know you're a
taking
busy
a little
man.
bit.
I got a
We know you're a
pencil.
busy guy.
I got a pencil in the boys. You know.
That's just how it goes, man. Come chill with the boys. Not only, you see, Ryan said it. It's not just me and Tyler. Ryan said it too. You gotta come chill with the boys.
Pencil it in. You know.
Gotta
Yeah, I
pencil
mean,
it in,
bro,
man.
shout out to your assistant for letting that happen, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I
know
know
you're a
she's.
busy guy.
I know she can be tough sometimes, but we gotta get her in. You know.
Yeah, we appreciate the assistant
shout out.
penciling us in.
Big ups.
But seriously, so y'all can find Ryan, Instagram.com/daddy. Is there an underscore in it?
Yeah, there's an underscore Shacks.
Okay, so find him at Instagram.com/daddy_shacks. It's literally right on the screen this entire time.
I don't know where it
Links
would
in
be.
the description.
I would
It's
point.
Is it going to be above him this
up.
time?
Is
Or
it here this time, or is it over here?
No,
It's up.
no, it wouldn't be
Straight up.
adjacent. It would be
Straight
it would
up,
be-
baby.
Right here.
Straight up, baby.
Here.
Seriously,
Straight up,
Ryan,
baby.
it was awesome having you on the show again, man. I know for a fact you're going to be just our resident guest. That's just always going to pop
That's
in, and I'm
fine.
super excited for all your episodes, man, because these honestly are the most fun.
I'm with you.
Again, follow Ryan on Instagram, Daddy Shacks. We appreciate you, man. I can't wait for our next conversation to see what kind of milestone you're breaking or where you're at in life.
I appreciate you.
And
both.
with that, we'll see y'all next Friday for another episode of Collab Station.
Yes, sir.
We
Thanks
appreciate
for fucking
y'all.
with us.
See you guys later.
Yeah, well, yeah, Ryan's just gonna be back on every time.
Yeah, just it is what it is.
All right, y'all. We'll catch you next week. Peace.